Hey everybody, JDean with JDean Hitting. We're going to look at Max Trucks here. Been working with me for 2 years now. He's a junior over at Mount Pleasant High School. Video on the right here is Max from earlier this November 2014. Right after his summer season, came in to start getting work done to prepare for the 2015 season. Video on the left here is from March 2015, so taken not too long ago. We're going to look at video B first, is from November. A couple things I want to point out that we're going to talk about that me and Max kind of touched on when we took this initial video. Kind of his weight transfer, his stride length, and then his bat path to the ball. I'm just going to go over them briefly just to kind of show you guys how these online lessons work and what we can get accomplished. The first thing that we noticed when we were talking to Max was his toe touch he goes to. Almost David Wright-ish, where he gets that toe up early and then allows his weight transfer to go into it. So it's not like he's putting that toe down and stopping all his momentum. All he's doing is getting it down early and rocking to the front side through the swing. So that wasn't an issue. What I look for when he does that is not getting his head stacked up over this foot. He creates a decent angle here. Knees inside the foot, head's inside the foot, and then he can kind of go from there and keep that momentum moving into the baseball. The other thing we talked about is his stride length. If we go back to the beginning, we draw a line here. This is kind of where he starts. And we get to his toe touch, weight transfer, and his finished swing. At contact, I mean, there's his foot. He hasn't really gone anywhere. And what you'll find is if we draw a line at his waist, as he drives all this force, Max is a pretty big kid, 6'1", probably about 180. As he's driving into this front leg, something's got to give, and he raises up. Watch his shirt line go above that green line, starts below, and goes up as he stiffens out that front leg. And that's just due to the short stride length he took. So that force he's creating has to go somewhere. And unfortunately, it's not going all into the baseball. It's going into the ground and then forcing him up. So that's another issue we talked about, which Max has done really well with adjusting to the stride length that we're working on now. The last thing, if we watch his barrel path, he still keeps this launch position. In the other videos you'll see high hands, that barrel will fall behind, which I really like. A lot of elite hitters do this. They don't take this short path right from the ear to the baseball, that kind of A to C swing thinking. But Max's bat path here, as you'll look at the blurs, bear with my curve there, kind of goes down to the baseball if we look at that. And what we want, if that baseball's coming in from a mound to a squatting catcher, we've kind of got one spot to hit that ball. Ideally, what we're looking for is some kind of bat path where it comes around. Barrel's blurring back here, and then we're working up through that ball to kind of maximize our swing chances to hit the baseball. So here, somewhere in here, and here. That's what we would call staying in the zone longer. So those were the few things that we addressed back in November. So we'll just switch over to where he is now here in March 2015. Let's watch one of his swings, kind of in slow motion here. Notice he's a little taller. He's not so squatted on that back leg. He still has that rock back, but again, if we're looking here, head, knee are inside this back foot. We create this good angle so where we can fall and we're not so worried about the step. We continue to go through it. He gets out there, much better stride, and an aggressive finish. Watch that one more time. Full speed here. Boom, small rock back, fall and go. Now, let's address those issues that we talked about. Let's go with this stride at first. So if he's starting here, he's starting here, We go through this swing. Let's see where he gets to. There's that rock back, tall and fall. Boom. There he is at contact. As you can see, he's created a lot more distance, and his back foot's actually moved forward a decent amount, which means that back knee is driving, that back hip's moving, and we're creating more force into that baseball. If we watch here, his issue was that hip moving up. If we draw a line now where his hip is, we're going to see him stay right on that axis as he rotates through this finish. There's no upward movement with those shoulders. He's staying here, turn, 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 finish the swing. Now the last thing, that bat path. You're going to see it's pretty similar when he gets to here. Let's get to that toe touch or foot heel, land spot, boom. Alright, so there's the barrel. Let's go to the next frame. Good, it's working behind that shoulder. Come around here, notice the blurring back in here. That means that's where his bat is speeding up. And if we're creating bat speed way back there, and we're covering this amount of distance, when he comes through that ball, he's going to be generating a lot of power. So we'll fit that curve. And that's kind of what we're looking for, right? Maximize that hitting spot. So we got places to hit that ball all the way through this zone. So between his stride length, his bat path, and staying a little taller and not going to that toe touch, Max is going to be set for this upcoming season. I'm excited to see the numbers he's going to put up.